What is going on, YouTube? Up and Am here, and today we have another Madden 22 video. In today's video, we are going to be talking about Team of the Year and how to prep so you can make a ton of coins when it drops on the 25th. So, before we jump into the video, make sure that like button, hit that sub button, turn those noti bells on, especially if you are enjoying the content so far on the channel. Team of the Year, the voting is now on. I'm going to show you some of the voting stuff. But the main thing that we're going to take away from here is how you can make coins once that Team of the Year does drop in the game. So I'm already preparing a week before this program drops, 10 days before the program drops, just because I know what the market is going to do for the most part, and we want to take advantage of that. So let's start with the Team of the Year program. All right, so we're on MUTGG, and this year, they're doing something a little bit different. They are giving us a number of players that we could vote on to see who gets the Team of the Year, the offensive, the defensive, and the specialist. So as you can see here, voting is going to be open until the 17th, so you'll probably be able to get in on it if you haven't already. So you've probably seen it a bunch, but the main part of this video is how we're going to make coins. So I want to really just touch into that real quick. The final Team of the Year will be announced on January 25th when the program releases in Madden 22 Ultimate Team. Okay, so here's a link to the voting. We could talk about that here. Okay, here are all the players. If you want to pause it at any point, you can to see who the players are if you haven't seen it yet. These are all the nominees, and we're going to get to go pick a few of them. I'm just going through them all there. There's a ton of players. Okay, there they all are. Now, I want to show you this. Okay, so this is where the voting takes place. I showed you all the players, but the main thing that we want to talk about is people are voting and people are putting in their predictions, and we can see who's most likely going to win, right? We kind of already know who's going to win a few of the different categories, but at quarterback, it's going to be between most likely the Derek Carr, Justin Herbert, or the Lamar Jackson. Those are the best ones to pick. This is probably gonna be pretty close here, but those are gonna be the ones that people are gonna pick mostly. Okay, and then you can see all the rest here. We got the Cordell Patterson that's most likely gonna win at running back. Okay, Dalvin Cook definitely deserves one, but you see what I mean there. We got that Justin Jefferson that most likely is gonna win wide receiver 1, I assume. Wide receiver 2 is probably gonna be the Deebo Samuel. And yeah, as we keep going through them, there's a ton of different players in here. I'm going to show you right now how you can be preparing to make coins once this program drops in Madden on the 25th. All right, here's all the different players and whatnot. And let me just show you a quick picture that EA posted a couple hours ago before I recorded the video. They posted this right here, the cornerback nominees. They said this is the closest predictions right now, the closest vote. And they have Trayvon Diggs, Byron Murphy, and Amani, I can't say his last name, Oruwari. I'm not sure if I said that right. But we know right here that these are going to be the top 3 right now. Stock up on some of those Diggs cards. Stock up on some of them Byron Murphy cards. The Amani cards. They could possibly get those upgrades, okay? You can see all this here. Now, let's go into Madden. And I want to show you how you're making coins off these, what I'm doing to prepare. Now that we saw all those players that are getting predictions and are getting votes and things like that, we don't know who's going to win exactly yet. However, kind of have an idea, right? We kind of have an idea of what we can start picking up, right? So, for example, we pretty much I'm pretty sure that the Deebo Samuel, the wide receiver 2, he's going to get an upgrade, all right? So I'm going to go in here, go to Team Affinity. We're going to go to the Team Builders, and I believe Deebo Samuel has an 84 Team Builder. Why do you think that's important? Because once he gets an upgrade and he gets a Team of the Year card, people are going to want to have that Deebo Samuel. So we go all the way here. He only costs, right now, pretty much nothing, right? He costs 3 elite cards, which are going for under 2,000 coins each. Easy, right? 1, 2, I'm just going to put these in for now just so you can see. And then he just needs 3 high gold. So this price won't really adjust too much, but it will a little bit. It will go up in value right away, right when they're announced. So I'm going to go in here. I'm going to have a couple Deebos ready to go because I do think he's going to get an upgrade. Same thing with other cards that are definitely going to be getting upgrades because you need these cards for their power up. So right now, we can go and check his price. Probably really cheap. Oh, wow. 14,000 for an 84. That's not bad at all. I'm still going to hold on to them. I do think they could get up to 20, but I'm going to build a couple and just have them in case, or just be ready to build them once he wins the team of the year nod, okay? There's a bunch of other things that you want to go through, and I'm going to show you the best way to find out which cards have upgrades and where their upgrades are. But if you go into the Ultimate Kickoff, there's a bunch of players here who have some upgrades that are in the race for that team of the year. Giovanni Bernard is part of the specialist. He might win the third down back. We have someone like, I believe there is, let's see here, Alex Mack is in the running. I hope he wins it for my 49ers theme team, right? We have, I believe there's a few others in here that might get an upgrade. Maybe not, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, maybe not. But just make sure if you see any of these cards getting upgrades in the Ultimate Kickoff in any other program, pick up some of the cards if you have confidence that they are going to get an upgrade, because once they get upgrades, their price will go up. Let me show you the best way to search which cards have upgrades. We are on MUTGG. If you just go to the search bar and say, for example, you want to see, let's go Trayvon Diggs. Trayvon Diggs, okay? You click on his name, right? He's got a 92 overall card. That's currently going for 96,000, okay? He also has his power-up going for 10,000 right now. Okay, those are the only two that are going to be going into his power-up. Is going to be this 92 and potentially that team of the year. Okay, another one. We can go in here and put in, let's say, Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson has 3 cards that we're going to need. You're going to need the power-up, which is going for 8,000 right now. His core elite, which is going for 8,000. And then this 92 overall rising star going for about 83,000. Can we see that go up in price? Potentially. Okay, there's a ton of other ones. I know Derek Carr could be interesting. Derek Carr, he's got the most fear. So this one, you could possibly hold on to and get that one. I know it's easy to build, but you can get his power up. He might win it, right? And then players on the defensive side as well who have upgrades. So just go through some of the nominees that you think are going to get upgrades and start thinking about how you can build those players, okay? Go have a quick look, because that is always a good way to make some extra coins. It's a good investment, especially if you think they're going to be getting their team of the year nod, okay? Next, last thing I want to talk about on how to make coins off of the team of the year program is usually, so in the past, what's happened when we got team of the year, there's been 3 rerolls. So if you go into the auction or the store, there's going to be 3 rerolls. They do this pretty much every year. And in those rerolls, you're going to have one for the offensive, you're going to have one for the defensive, and you're going to get one for the specialist. There's going to be 3 different rerolls, and depending on the overalls of those cards, there'll be different prices for the training value. That's what they normally do, okay? And at that time, that first day, like a day or two, the training market goes up like crazy because people are trying to get all their team of the year cards. They're usually pretty expensive, okay? So right now, training is around 5 coins per. It's not a bad idea to grab some training around 5 or under right now. So if you're looking for like training, the cheapest training right now, you can always check MUTGG. Okay, I'll show you in a second. But right now, it's mostly like the 91s and the 94s that are going for the cheapest. Let me show you on MUTGG what I'm talking about. Okay, so we're on MUTGG. We're under prices here. And you can see a 94 for 100,000 coins, okay, is going for 5.26. That's the cheapest training at the very moment on PlayStation. Obviously, you can go to Xbox and PC, whatever it is that you play on. But here's the PlayStation prices. And if you want to see what players are going for that 99,000, you could click on this. It says cheapest players, and it'll bring up the cheapest players right now. 93,000 for a Tyler Luan playoff card. That's 4.9 training ratio. Super easy, super profitable. I would say if you can get any training for under 5 at the moment, I would say that's not a bad investment, and hold on to them because there will be a reroll, most likely, more than likely, that we get a reroll for the team of the year, because that's what they have done in the past over and over and over again. So that is going to be my advice. So for team of the year, if you want to make coins off of that to prepare for it, you're going to want to start thinking about who's probably going to win the team of the year nods, okay? Who's going to win those offensive, defensive, and specialist positions, okay? Start grabbing some of their lower overall cards that you can put in the power up, okay? Get some cheap training because that will go up once there's a reroll for those team of the year cards, okay? Anyways, that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully it was informative. If it was, you know what to do, and I'll catch you with another one very soon.